So good morning folks, or good afternoon now, isn't it? We were meant to be on in the morning, but we're a little bit late this morning. We'll explain why in a minute. There is good reason for it, and when you see the pictures and video content we got later on, which I'll post up later, you all understand why. But yeah, we are live here at Birmingham. Welcome to everyone for joining us. Me and Andy are here today. And we're going to bring you as much aviation action as we possibly can for the next probably hour and 3/4. We're planning to get the A380 departure. We did get its arrival, but unfortunately we weren't able to get it on camera today for you guys, but we will get the departure in a little bit. In the meantime, post your comments. We'll obviously read as many out as we possibly can. Let us know where you're from. We are live today in more than one place. We're on Air Live, obviously, where we are always live, on our own live page, and also on YouTube as well, on our Jet Junkies page. So you can follow us at any of those today. So that's Air Live on Facebook, Jet Junkies Live on Facebook, and our YouTube page, Jet Junkies. Obviously the Jet Junkies YouTube page will be in 1080p. She's a graceful bird. Right, let us know if the sound and picture's okay. If you can just give me some thumbs up, that'd be great. Really appreciate that. So let's see who we got with us today. We've got Lorraine with us. Hi to you. Glenn's with us. Lee, hello to you. Wendy, how are you doing? Nice to see you tuning in. Jesse Wilson from Manchester, how are you doing? Dottie Side, that Flyby colour scheme is much nicer than the new one. Yes, that's open for debate, isn't it? New livery, old livery. There is a real mixed opinion on that one. It seems to be swaying more towards the older one. But like most liveries, including the Lufthansa one, ever so recently, I think people are slowly coming around to that as the new aircraft roll out the factory. But maybe certain airlines probably better spend their money, although I'm no expert to comment, but I will voice my opinion anyway. They probably could spend that money on operations rather than slight changes to the livery. Ray Cap, hello from Texas, how are you doing? Eunice Livesey with us, good to see you. We're going to go through loads of facts about the airport. We're going to tell you about what's here. Obviously we've got Monarch Maintenance here, which is a home for a lot of the Dreamliners with the Trent 1000 issues. So we'll tell you a little bit about that and who's in there, which aircraft. We've obviously got the aircraft at the airport at the moment. So we've got Thomas Cook coming in now, and over to your right. So I'll say hello to a few people on our Jet Junkies page. Let's head over to Air Live. So good afternoon to everyone from Air Live, or morning, or even wherever you are in the world. I'm just going to go through a few comments, and then we'll go through some bits and pieces about the airport in between the traffic. And if you pan around to your right, you've got a one of the aircraft in question a second ago on the Jet Junkies page, the Flyby, obviously in the older livery. So we've got James O'Dowd from Sydney, good day to you. Lanessing Alexis from Cambodia, hello to you. Jordan Carr from Kilmarnock. Rishad Verma from Delhi, India. Fernando Antonio from Brazil, hello to you. We've got Dean Howard from Bristol. Hello Dean, we'll hopefully be down in Bristol very, very soon. So please come and join us down there when we do our live show there. We've got Craig Spears with us. Hello Craig, I know you're a local. Mike Carley, hello to you. Absolutely beautiful and graceful aircraft, real graceful one, the Q400. Good to see we've got no issues with landing gear today, as there has been the last few days. So I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you've got any questions about what we're doing here, who we are, then obviously let us know. We've got some really interesting aircraft here just in front of us parked up. We've got West Air Europe turboprop there, which we'll get a look at in a minute. We've also got the Monarch hangar here, which is housing at the moment the Virgin Atlantic A330X Air Berlin Virgin, which is Strawberry Fields, who's in for some maintenance of some kind. So Amanda's just going to follow this Thomas Cook in. If anyone can let me know where she is, let us know. We've got Darren Attard with us, good day to you. Mauricio Martins, hello to you. Stefan Andre, V2 rotate, absolutely. Frederic, that airport is easy compared to Norwegian airports. It's a nice little airport here. You must come over, and likewise we'll be over to Norway at some point. Denise Hearn from Quebec, bonjour to you. So we've got a Jet 2 flying from Faro next, which is due in 10 minutes. Mally Eads, is there any Monarch old fleet? There isn't, unfortunately. That we will, hopefully we'll see an ex-Monarch aircraft here today. It is a regular spot here. Of course, a lot of the ex-Monarch aircraft haven't been repainted as such. They've just been semi-branded. You'll see the original fuselage paintwork, but with a replacement logo and replacement tail. But the Monarch sheds here, they are different identity to the actual airline. So we've got Ash watching with us. Hello Ash. Rockfazen, hi to you. Aziz from KSA, good day to you. Yeah, we've got the Norwegian Dreamliner here, or the glider as we call it, as it's got no engines. And it's just going to pan around and get that one for you now, and get a nice close-up of those cowlings. As you can see, there's no Trent engine on there. Now that has been in and out of the sheds. It's been across the airfield, so it's been in a few places. That one's due to have that engine issue sorted very, very shortly. And I have got the name of, I'm not sure, can you get the tail on that Norwegian? I have got the name of the of that character on the back. See you can get the name of that aircraft before I get it, because I have got it down here. Yeah, it's the famous Danish author Karen Blixen. So if anyone wants to know who the character was on the tail of that aircraft, there is your character for that. So James Adowd saying nice airport. We were there a few months ago. It is a lovely little airport, great regional one. It's one of ours in the backyard, isn't it? That's what we call it, backyard airport. Alongside Fairford and Bristol. Jordan Kerr, hello to you. Stefan Andre, hello to you. Just downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator X. I can't say I blame you. What a game that is. Very addictive as well. Joshua Goff, hello to you. Adrian Peck, hello to you. So thanks everyone for joining us. So yeah, as you see, that Norwegian is in the hangar at the moment, or is outside the hangar. That will be going in there shortly. We've got the Virgin Atlantic A330-200X Air Berlin Strawberry Fields in there at the moment, which is an interesting aircraft because that's had a few owners. including Lufthansa, Swiss International, and of course Air Berlin. And probably one of the, if you take aside the A340s and 747s, the oldest aircraft in their fleet. And if anyone caught me while I was heading out to America, over to the States, you would have seen the aircraft we were travelling out on, which was this 747 heading out there. And we did a tour of the cabin, the takeoff, etc. And that can be found on our Jet Junkies Facebook page or YouTube page, Jet Junkies Live. So if anyone's local today, we are running a little competition. And I'm sure you could go and grab the prize. So we have got a little prize. If anyone's local today, come down and see us. First one here wins a picture of an A380, which I will show on screen now. Courtesy of one of our photographers. And if you want to win that, come down to us now. If you're not first, we do have some badges and some stickers, but it's here to win if you're in the area, so come on down and say hi, and that can be yours. So Andy's just going to have a pan around. Like I said earlier, we did miss the A380 arrival earlier, but we will get the departure, so make sure you tune in for that. But we have got some awesome footage of its arrival, which we'll post up in the group later. So the next aircraft in, which is a Jet 737-800, is one of 34 brand new aircraft for Jet 2. This particular one delivered on the 28th of April. That's due in very shortly.
Please tell me it's in there. Oh, no. It's there. 10 minutes. Serious.
So hi guys, thanks for staying with us. We will just have to take a very quick break, but we'll be back very shortly. While we just sort out a slight technical issue, but we'll be back very shortly, so don't disappear, and keep tuned in for your notifications. As soon as we're back live, we'll